Hey, Pete, what about net, man? Did you have a favorite play there?
I will go with the Minnesota Wild goaltender at home against the San Jose Sharks, whoever it ends up being. You look at Kaapo Kakkonen, he's won consecutive games, has been efficient in that stretch for Minnesota. He's still rookie eligible, so watch out for him in all fantasy formats. But then Cam Talbot as well has a great record this year. I think he's one of the steadiest options in the league in terms of experienced goaltenders with a strong defense in front of him. Matt Dumba's having a great year. There's Jared Spurgeon, Goligoski. They have a loaded defense even after they parted ways with Ryan Suter and bought out his contract. Minnesota's defense is strong as ever. They're near the top of the Central Division with the slow start for the Avalanche. And I just think that the Minnesota goalie against kind of like a flailing Sharks team, the Sharks are coming back down to earth right now. The other two California teams I trust a little bit more in the LA Kings and the Anaheim Ducks. So I will go with the safe bet in Cam Talbot at home against the Sharks.
Paul, who are you considering in the crease?
I've got three choices, and one of them's obvious. We've been hammering on the Rangers-Montreal tilt, so why wouldn't you consider adding Shesterkin to the mix? He's got a 241 goals against. He's 7-2-1 in his last 10 starts, and this is obviously a very high win probability that Pete and I suggest for the Rangers tonight. Speaking of high win probability, though, catching the Islanders on the second of back-to-backs, it could be a good night to look at spending up for the Florida tandem, whichever one of those guys starts, Spencer Knight or Sergei Bobrovsky. They're both $7,900. So check back to the Rotowire starting goalie grid a little bit later to get the right guy in the nets. A third option, similarly unidentified at the moment, is whoever's facing the visiting Coyotes. That's kind of the free spot on the bingo card this year, it looks like. So for this mismatch, we wait to hear if it's going to be Jordan Binnington or Billy Husso at the top of the DraftKings price board for $8,500.